let us always be imaginative and have faith that miracles can happen. The parents' note from the editor. People in Bible times lived lives exposed to the mercy of the elements. The wind and waters were mysterious and frightening. Old Testament writers often picture God mastering the wind and water, driving them, blowing, walking, sitting, riding upon them, rescuing his people from them. Exodus 14:21 to 22, 15, 8 to 11, and Psalm 18, 6 to 19, 29th chapter, 77th chapter, 14 to the 19th verse. Storms can be equally frightening to young children today. Fill a large plastic bottle with water, let your child shake it and make a storm, then watch the water calm down. Tell your child that Jesus is more powerful than a storm or any other type of problem. He promises to take away our fears and keep us safe with him. Pray with your child. Thank Jesus for his loving care. To know that there is protection possible, not because of the elements, not because that by chance, but because the Lord has us in his hands. To learn more about that, to know more about that, more and more, especially in a world that we live in today, especially in a lot of unexpectedness growing, and just how important it is to lean to the Lord more and more, because there are a lot of things or problems, things that we don't like, that are out of our control. So how can we find that peace, that calm in that storm? Is to stay calm in the middle of it all with the Lord. He truly will guide us, shepherd us, take care of us. And so this is a great story to remind us that here is the Lord prioritizing his priorities in his life, and that with that, miracles are strong, encouragement is strong, faith is strong, and God calls us to do the same. That didn't you just see the miracle that happened with all these people being fed? And now you can't just believe a little bit more that this storm can be gone, won't take you out. And just to now see something frightening like that, maybe for them they thought that was frightening because, as it says here in Old Testament times, they really didn't have a lot of maybe things to combat the weather, if it's just natural disasters that come about, or strong weather, and they were just at the mercy of how the weather would be for the most part. And so that was a frightening thing for them. That was really scary situation that they know personally, individually, and collectively they don't want to be in. And they were in that situation, and they were calling out to the Lord, yes, praying to the Lord, but they never was probably in this situation, in the middle of the situation. But now they see this figure, which is intensifying the situation even more. But they see that it is the Lord. It could be, it should be. It's the one that knows that they're there, the one that knows to meet with them. And so they're starting to see this. They're starting to wrap their heads around the fact that Jesus could be this figure